How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Prem de la Creme. A lot has happened in the World Cup since the last time we spoke. Some big results. European countries not performing the way we all expected them to. Asia, what is going on there? They are actually currently undefeated as it stands at this World Cup. But obviously, we do have the likes of Jordan and Iraq to still play. So let's see if that streak can continue. However, talking points: Spain, Cape Verde, Belgium, Egypt. Some big games that happened since the last time we saw each other. I have a different panel with me today. He's a regular face here, so I'm going to start off with him. Mr. Max Saeed is in the building. Mac, how are we doing? Tactical canvas.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. It's been a surprising watch this World Cup. I'm not gonna lie. There hasn't been any hype, but in terms of matches, it's been surprising. Sleep, on the other hand, has been tough. Not gonna lie, but we're getting through it.
No, we can all agree on that right now. Mr. Uzi, how's your sleep schedule been doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
Broski, as soon as the 3 a.m. games hit, like the first 15 minutes, my head is moving like this, bro.
Catching fish.
Uh,
Now we're happy to see you again. We obviously haven't had you on the show now for about two shows now, 3 shows, and likewise with your counterpart on top of you, Mr. Hamza TFE. How are we doing? How are we doing?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing well. I've missed the show the last 2 episodes. I feel like I've been able to get into the World Cup spirit because I haven't been with you boys. So hopefully you guys can give me that World Cup energy because the World Cup has not given me the World Cup energy. But I'm happy to be here, guys, to talk about some big games actually. Last 2 days, some big results and big things have happened. And finally, just a little bit of a surprise for everybody. England finally play tomorrow. These lot have had 5 days to deep the Bafana game. I've not had nothing, bro. So yeah, alhamdulillah, England tomorrow to break my heart. But we'll see them.
Some of the breaking news was that England also didn't even have their tactical gear, so it'll be interesting to see how they prepare. Actually, Hamza will fill us in there when we talk about England. But like, I would like to know how they were training. But before we do that, just a lineup again for you guys in terms of what's in store for the next hour and a half. It's going to be a bit of reviewing, right? Since the last time we saw each other, Germany kicked off against Curacao, and then there's been a good number of games since then. I think it went all the way up until Iran versus New Zealand. And then there'll be a couple of previews, which we will always do start off the show with the preview of the game that's just about to happen. So we're going to actually start off with France and Senegal previewing, because that's going to happen within less than an hour, within the next 50 minutes. And then we've got a number of previews to come after that. Iraq, Norway, midnight tonight in terms of South African time, 11 UK. And in the US, I'll still need to make sure what time that is. Argentina versus Algeria, Austria, Jordan, Portugal, DR Congo, England, Croatia. That's a big one. And then we still got other shows, other games: Canada, Panama, Uzbekistan, Colombia, and we'll conclude with Czech Republic against Bafana. Oh, the remontada of Bafana. That's what we're going to call that game. But let's start off right with France versus Senegal, because the African teams have been doing well. European teams haven't been doing well. I want to start off with Hamza, right? France versus Senegal. What's your expectations heading into this game? And any talking points on your side?
Yeah, I mean Brazil, Morocco, and France, Senegal. To me, are the same game because throughout the whole tournament, it's kind of been like a lopsided game, and the lopsided games have worked well. Like Cape Verde versus Spain was a pretty good game, but then you had games with like Curacao, Germany, where they got absolutely belt to us. So I think Senegal, France will be Brazil, Morocco, right? The thing is, I think Brazil, Morocco are here, like in terms of level of football. France and Senegal are here. So it should be a higher level of game. And I know people say, oh, Senegal versus Senegal, right? As like the thing. But I'm excited for this match. But I think there's nothing stopping France's firepower, unfortunately, right? And this could really predicate the whole tournament for France. Right, because if they finish second, Senegal finish top, and they get on the easier side of the group, easier side of the route to the final. Senegal, I think what they need to do is make sure that they come away with at least a point. If they can come away with at least a point today, that's a huge result for them, and they could, for me, would be favorites to be group winners at that point. Right, because I think France will be a confidence team and they'll need to get off to a fast start, because in Euro 2024 they got off to a slow start and they never really picked up. They kind of stumbled their way to a semi-final, but as soon as they got to a good team, they got absolutely belt to us. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens today. But I think France have to get off to a fast start just for themselves.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Totally agree. Mr. Mac, do you also agree with that?
I somewhat agree with Hamza, but if Senegal click today, it's going to be a tough game for France. The one thing I must say from Senegal's point of view, they got Nicolas Jackson up front. The guy either scores you some bangers or row 16 or row 22 will be looking for the ball. So it's going to be a tough game. France, obviously, on paper, have the edge over them, but it's going to be going down to the wire. I see it being very, very close.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a tight game. Let's just talk through the starting 11s, and then Uzi, I'm going to hear your opinion on these starting 11s. Okay, starting 11s are out for France. We'll start off there. Mike Mignon in goal, Koundé right back, Saliba, Upamecano centre back pairing, Theo Hernandez at left back, Chouameni and Rabiot double pivot, and then this is where it really gets dangerous. Michael Olise right wing, Ousmane Dembele through the middle, Desiree Doué on the left, and then Kylian Mbappe up top.
Also playing, are they playing Dembele? They might play Dembele in the
Number
10.
10.
You know what they're
he's
saying?
Looks like it.
And-
Down the
Wow.
middle, yeah.
Oh my
That
god,
attack
that
is
front four
fire,
is
bro.
that front four is flipping
Ridiculous.
ridiculous, man.
France's attack
Oh
is
my-
stacked, Abubakar. Definitely.
But look at the pivots behind them, bro. You got
Yeah,
Chouameni.
that's the problem.
Will do a job, but Rabiot, this guy, how is he still in the French squad?
But
Oh
yeah,
my
bro, that
God.
brother is suspect. That brother is suspect.
Surprised you didn't go with Kante.
Yeah, but he ties
Can't
them
go
all
on the bench,
together. I think Rabiot ties them all together. Like that's what he's there for, isn't it? Because their midfield
Is
is
he the
not
Jordan
super stacked.
Henderson of France?
Yeah, but that's
Henderson.
basically what he is. That's basically what it is. Because even that defense, bro, even when you're reading that out, I was thinking that is ridiculous. Like that defense is crazy good. And you're watching that, and then you're like, yeah, well,
And
yes,
Mike
Omar puts
Mignon
in the-
also now obviously.
Omar
is the
puts in
one
the
that's
chat,
gonna be-
attack stack till it
Yeah,
goes to
so-
pens. This game will not go to pens, so you don't need to worry about your little
Don't have to worry about that.
what do you call it, agendas towards certain people. But
And then, Uzi, before I ask you for your opinion, let's talk through the Senegalese team, right? Because for Senegal, Edouard Mendy, Diatta at right back, Koulibaly and Niakate. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing it right. Diouf, left back, Kamara, Idrissa Gana Gueye, and then Papa Gueye. And then right wing, Ismail Assar, Nicolas Jackson in the middle, and Sadio Mane left wing. Now, Uzi, right? You're hearing both of these teams. What's your opinion on this game?
It's a stacked game, bro. It's former World Cup champions versus the People's African champions. It's gonna be a blockbuster game because on paper, obviously, France will have the better team. Or like 10 times out of 10, France will always have the better team on paper. But I think Senegal can give them a really, really tough time tonight.
Yeah.
mm,
I mean,
But we
Senegalese head coach Pape Thiaw is still there also. So, like, the identity is still the same.
Yeah, because we've seen what Morocco were doing to Brazil. Maybe you could see another performance like that from an African team, or a huge upset could be caused, bro.
Yeah.
You know, looking at the both lineups, okay, I think Senegal's midfield is stronger than what you call it, France's midfield. In terms of an overall cohesive unit, we know they got Dembele in the midfield, which is obviously an exponential like component to go forward. But as an overall midfield, I think Senegal will overpower them. Because on the other hand, we don't even know if Dembele is going to do his defensive work when they need him to. So that could be some question marks leading into the game.
100%. I'm opening up the floor here. If anyone has anything else to really add still on, because it's an important game that's open up for both, like arguably the favorites for the entire thing, and then like an outside favorite really. Like Senegal, we all expected them to still go at least quarterfinals. You know?
I think Senegal have no pressure, man. Senegal have zero pressure, right?
Yeah.
France are the one with all the pressure. That's what I would say. Like this game could go either way. I don't think Senegal could like dominate the game and win it like 2-3-0. But I think France could easily turn up and beat them 5-0. Just how good France are, you know. So this could be like a crucial game. But France build into the tournament slowly. Generally, that's what they do. So if I had to predict, I would go 2-0 France. That's what I would go with.
Yeah,
2-1
let's
or
go for this
2-1
as
or
well.
a 1-0 France, actually. That's what I would go with. Like a very tight scoreline where France just get the job done.
Yeah, same. I'm
Okay.
over there. France could
But
easily just nick a win, bro.
I'm
It'll be
super
a-
excited to see Elise and Doué, though. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Elise and Doué are like scary. Like, they're actually, Mbappe's scary. Dembele's scary. But like Elise and Doué, I low-key think that they have like a higher ceiling than Mbappe and Dembele. It's weird. Like, they're just so good and they're so effective. You know, they're not going to get like 100 goals every season like Mbappe might do, but like they're so effective, like in clutch moments that I just think, like, look at the Champions League final. The whole attack went off. Doué didn't play that well in the first 60 minutes. The whole attack went off, and he was just like, he grew a pair of balls. He said, "Yeah, okay, cool. I'll carry this attack. I'll make sure that we get this over the line." And ultimately, that's what they did. So yeah, those two I'm excited to see their World Cup debuts.
Hamza touched on Elise. Elise is against Diouf. If you've seen the last few games in the Premier League, Diouf defensively has been hella suspect. Like, you didn't know if he was going or coming at times. He gave some reckless penalties away, which should never have been given. It should never have been done in the first place. I mean, in those tackles. So it's going to be interesting. I think Elise is going to be all over him.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a scary assignment, bro. That's actually a fully scary assignment. Wow.
I just did that right now, bro.
And like this, Mohammed Karam says here in the chat, Chucky to come off the bench, bro. Oh,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But even when it comes to, like, there was another comment here. Abubakar Ayoub says that, like, Senegal might have more legs in midfield, but then France have more experience. I mean, you say that, but Idrissa Gana Gueye, he's quite an experienced footballer in Europe. Papa Gueye plays for Villarreal right now, and Kamara's at Monaco. So in terms of experience, especially on an international level, Senegal is like an African country that can say, bro, we play top level football. All of our players are overseas. So I think Senegal could definitely take the game to France as well. It all depends on the tactical side of things from both managers. But Mac, I didn't get your prediction. What do you think the score will be?
I think Senegal is actually going to catch France. I think when you get an early goal, it's going to be 1. And then after that, they'll equalize in the second half, France 1-1.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think I also said I'm going to go bold, and I'm going to say that a lot more goals will happen. I will stick to the same result of a draw. I'm going to go for 2-2. 2-2. Just is following a theme here, because I believe the last 5 games in the World Cup or something have been draws.
Yeah.
And it's
But
the
it's time for
first game.
somebody it's time for somebody to grab the World Cup, you know? And I know the World Cup isn't won in the first game week. Look at last time, right? They lost to Saudi Arabia, Argentina. And then they to be honest, they crawled against other teams. They beat Mexico 2-0. Then they beat Poland by a goal or 2. Then they beat Australia 2-1. So, you can build into it, right? But I think as a watcher, you want to see somebody grab the tournament with a great performance. Morocco, I would say they're probably the best side so far based on performance. And Germany.
Youngster that's grabbing the tournament there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we touched on it slightly, maybe.
Yeah.
I think we'll still get to it. We'll still get to it though. You body. But yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So that's the game that's obviously coming up. That's our first preview of the show today. But let's go through the reviews. So Hamza said also that it's been like a slow tournament, which I agree. But this game here was full guns blazing. Germany 7, Curacao 1, and I'm going to start off the conversation right by saying, for a solid 20 odd minutes, 25 minutes, it looked like it was not an even game, but Curacao were playing football, right? And they actually made it 1-1 as well. And then all of a sudden, momentum stops because of an ad break. Okay, so before we get into the 7-1, guys, what are our takes on these ad breaks as well? Hamza, you will come all the way to Mac.
I mean, hydration breaks. They're hydration breaks, right? So the people need to drink like the amount they need to drink because we don't want people to kind of lose hydration. But it's funny because when the players are ready, the FIFA officials like wait because Nathaniel in Memphis needs to see an advert about Doritos so he can go get it. So as long as Nathaniel gets his Memphis Doritos advert, that's the most important thing. Nobody cares about the football, right? It's all about the Doritos and the 7-Up. I'm a 7-Up guy personally, but if you're a Doritos guy, that's fine. But as long as you're buying one of the two, that is the whole theme of this World Cup. And also another theme of the World Cup is how many empty seats there are, not just in the US, but also in Mexico and Canada. So yeah, great World Cup so far, America, Canada, and Mexico. You're doing a great job, buddy. You complain about Qatar and then give us this slop. Good job, guys. Good job.
You know what was even more frustrating about this hydration break and the stopping momentum for Curacao was that Germany and Curacao, bro, they literally played in an air-conditioned stadium.
Yeah.
So, why is there a need for a hydration break? I get the formality and everything, but for me, it's killing the game. It's literally like we're going. I don't watch NBA, I don't watch NFL, but they literally put in the games in like quarters, 25 minutes, 20 minutes, bro.
It kills the flow of the game. It kills the flow of the game.
Yeah.
You know, I think they should make and Noaz, take off the comment because I think Tawhid was complaining that if we put the comment on, it ruins up the format when he does the clip, right? But it's in when you do those breaks, that should be the discretion of the referee. Like it really should be the discretion of the referee whether to do it. Be like, yo, captains, today based on the weather, we're gonna do it. Or yo, captains, based on it's like it's so. But obviously they'll never do it because it's all about money, bro. Mohammed Kareem puts it exactly right. This World Cup is all about consumerism, bro. The ticket prices, these hydration breaks, it's ridiculous. Like when I saw the video of all the players lined up ready to go, and the FIFA official says to the ref, like, yo, stop. We gotta wait for this ad break to end. It's just like, bro, like it's ruining the product completely. Absolutely ruining the product. And I hope FIFA make changes because they can still save this World Cup, but they can completely ruin it by just allowing it to continue on the way that it is.
But you know, we talk about culture in the World Cup and stuff. Like culture, American culture is watching an ad every 15 minutes. So we should embrace people's culture and country's culture.
No, this World Cup was already ruined before it even started. So what more can you expect?
That's how I feel to American culture. You know that Michael Jordan meme where he's like that. Yeah, that's me, bro. Get that shit away from me.
Sorry, Mac, you were saying?
No, I was saying the World Cup was already ruined before it even started. So what more can you expect from it? There's nothing that's going to change.
But that's what people thought about Qatar. You know what I mean? So it's like, but they proved that it was way better than people thought.
No,
so
but that was vibes, bro.
Yeah, but people before the tournament were talking so much crap about it.
All the propaganda, yeah.
Yeah, I mean there was human rights violation. We have to admit that, but it's in like apart from that, the actual thing was really good. Free accommodation, like free travel, everything like that. So
free food also outside stadiums.
I feel like that's a problem at every World Cup. It's not only that World Cup, but like the humanization thing. I'm sure it happened in America, but no one said a single word of it.
The stadiums are nice, though. That's what I would like to say. I always thought the stadiums in America are beautiful because like they're just huge. Like college football stadiums are massive. I do think that's pretty cool. Yeah. For the players, it must be amazing to be in America, Canada, Mexico because like everything is so vast and huge.
Yeah,
agree.
For sure. But let's talk about Germany versus Curacao. 7-1. All right, 26 shots for Germany, 7 to Curacao, 11 on target, 2 for Curacao. What are your takes on Germany? Because obviously the past couple of World Cups they've been a bit like disappointing ever since they've won it. If I'm not mistaken, since they won it in 2014, they've been grouped. In the next year. So do we think they'll escape their group? I think so. How far do we think we'll go though with Germany?
I mean, it's Curacao. You know what I mean? Like I take nothing from that. It's Curacao, mate. You know what I mean?
It's Curacao, mate.
It's Curacao, mate. Like I don't take much from it. 7-1's pretty good. Yeah, Havertz gets a couple of goals, which is nice for obviously Havertz and family in Germany and whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't look more into that than necessary. Nathaniel Brown, I think, was a really standout performer, and I hate to say it, but so was Flo Wirtz. But again, it was Curacao, mate. So yeah. But shout out to Pav though. Shout out to Pav, because some random Donny he put in Football Manager years ago, he actually called to score. Like, that is ridiculous how good a take that is.
Yeah.
Imagine while the whole show was on and
yeah.
everything, bro. That's crazy.
Mate,
He
that's
celebrated like it was a Chelsea goal, bro. Like he literally was so happy.
I haven't seen him that happy ever.
Same, bro. I thought maybe it was like his cousin or something. It was related to him. Then I remember it was a Football Manager thing. But yeah, Joshua
Of course.
Kimmich actually played a right back also and 2 assists. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so-
what I was
so,
going to
yeah,
mention also. No, I was
Yeah,
going to
go for it,
mention,
go for it.
remember Nawaz put Kimmich at right back and I put Wirtz at left wing. And they actually played in those positions. And we're both
actually played in those
question on those. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are still questions, bro. It's Curacao, mate. Like, if you're actually taking that.
no, but the starting
No, no,
11s. Yeah, that's all.
We're just talking about the position. We're not talking about
okay,
the actual
okay.
game. We're talking about the positions they played.
Okay, fine. I mean, they're still ass picks, but yeah, and they played in that position for one.
There was
game. Well
there
done,
were
mate.
rules, bro. There were rules.
Yeah,
There were rules, mate.
football tactics.
I
Yeah,
think that
what
first
is your
half
take on it?
for Curacao wasn't bad though. I feel the penalty at the end of the first half was a bit harsh.
First half or the first quarter.
Yeah, which was an hydration break because they had some momentum with them.
Yeah.
Maybe they would have done better if the play didn't get stopped every 25 minutes.
Yeah. But I think overall, yeah, like Hamza said, you can't really think too much into it. Okay, you know what? Had Germany went on to draw this game like a specific Spanish country, then we would be like, oh, there's so many things wrong. So the fact that they at least still lived up to the expectation of like, okay, it's Curacao, get the job done, maybe even have a bit of fun. Germany did that. So Germany right now, all things are going according to plan for Germany.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
we say,
you can only beat who's in front of you. That's it.
that's true. You know, we're saying like Curacao players. There's actually some decent players that actually play for Curacao. Like Chong that came through United. The player Pav name, I can't remember what's his name. He came through Juventus. Yeah, he came through Juventus. Then you got the Bakuna brothers that play there. Locadia that plays up front. There's some decent players. There's some ballers. Some of them played in the Premier League. Some of them are already in the Dutch league. It's just, bro, disappointing from their point of view, I think.
But you know what? They played football, which like
Yeah,
us
they
as
did.
Bafana fans should be like frustrated that at least Curacao went out there and expressed themselves. Well, like we didn't. Like you only play the World Cup once every 4 years.
Okay,
If
no,
you're lucky.
let me pose you a question in this aspect, okay? Would you want to go play football and catch 7-1 or try to respect the team and lose 2-0?
So lose both games. One you have balls, one you don't have balls.
Right, one
Another
get absolutely.
Another have balls, mate.
Nah, bro, I'm not getting.
And lose
stacked up
7-1.
7-1.
And in a
The thing is, I
I
don't think we'll lose 7-1 to any country if we play our football.
we won't.
So,
But the thing is, you have to
we're
measure
already
it like-
a laughing stock, bro. We lost 2-0, but Mudal and Tempa Zware are memes, and everyone is going to remember us. If you go on holiday, right? Let's say you're going to Mauritius, right? People will be like, oh, which country are you from? I'm from South Africa. Oh, Sitsole. Shit, oh.
Sorry, Nelson
remember us
Mandela.
for that, though. No, bro, they put us back, bro. They don't even remember Nelson Mandela.
Don't worry. We'll get into that when we get to the preview.
And I'm
Yes,
bro.
there.
No, like I moved on.
I still haven't
Okay,
seen my
let-
team play the World Cup yet. Just putting it out there. That happened so long. I still haven't seen my team play the World Cup.
All Kareem says it's only 2 to 3 years, Dagestan and forget. Yeah, by the next World Cup, you should be fine. Okay, the next game though was quite interesting, quite entertaining as well. So we had the Netherlands, right? 2-2 against Japan. A few people's dark horses, Japan as well. Obviously, Van Dijk opens up the score sheet. Japan equalize. Somerville makes it 2-1. Japan equalize 89th minute. Japan showing their resilience, which was one of the characteristics why a lot of people actually had them as dark horses, and they proved it. So I'm gonna start off with Hamza. Hamza, what did you make of that game?
Yeah, it was a it was a decent game. I think on the whole, I think Netherlands deserved to win, but the guys aren't interested in me. They want to hear from the tactical canvas as to what happened in that game. So I'm going to throw it over to Mac. Mac, you break down this game for anyone who didn't watch it, like myself. I was on the road. So break it down, mate. Break it down.
Where do we start first, bro? I think Japan played this like to a T, a tactical masterclass from Moriyashi. Like, bro, which manager on the sidelines literally has a whiteboard stating numbers, and that's the type of play your team is going to go. Man, literally put 45, then the players look. How do you look at it like a whiteboard and then continue playing? Bro, that is crazy.
Yo,
No, but I'm serious. I don't know if you guys seen that. He had the number 3, then 2, 45, all the different gameplays. How are these Japanese players focusing on numbers and the game at the same time, and then at the same time processing all of this through their head? This is the type of play we must go through. No, that was mental to me. And then this guy, like the way he set them up in that low mid block, and then when I think they went 2-1 down. Okay, all of a sudden he was like, time to get these win backs as high as possible. When that happened, ultimately, he created a high opportunity, intense opportunity for them to go on and score from that set piece. I know he hit Kamada and he doesn't know what happened and how it went in, but Japan, I think, fully deserved that result. If not, I think they should have won. Even though they dominated the first half Netherlands, I felt Japan should have won the game. I think this is the third best World Cup game I've seen so far.
It was a good game. Even I watched it, and I think Max states it quite well. The fact that Japan might not have had that much possession, but it's like they knew obviously what they needed to do. And then for me, Van Dijk's goal, bro, like what a goal that was. Okay, Gravenberg had a good game. All the Liverpool trios actually had a good game.
Yeah.
Van Dijk had a decent game. Gravenberg good game. Even Cody Gakpo, to my surprise, had a decent game. So, and Van Dijk, I put him, I think, in my draft as well, because I do predict him and Netherlands to actually go quite far in this World Cup. Him being one of the main reasons.
You still think on the back of that performance that they will go far?
No.
I mean, Japan is difficult, though. I think Japan also might go far. So the fact that I still think, like I know Max said, maybe Japan deserved to win it. I think it was a game that, I think a 2-2 scoreline. It's one of the games where the scoreline literally sums up the game perfectly.
I think Koeman also made some brilliant changes with Cody Gakpo even filling in, coming in towards the midfield, isolating Somerville on that side, giving him that space eventually to come and cut in and score. But yeah.
One thing I will say, though, to answer Hamza's question in a bit more detail is the thing that this team lacks is a finisher. Like they should have actually maybe won this game if they had like a. And it's so sad because this is a country that they produced the likes of Kluivert, Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie, and bro, for the past 2 World Cups, like
they haven't had a proper striker since Van Dijk. Since 2014.
I don't think Malen was
supposed to be that guy.
Well, Daniel Malen wasn't
was
there,
not bad, to be honest. But is Depay even there?
Yeah, he's on the bench. He was on the bench.
But I understand what I'm saying. Like a country that's produced so many world-class attackers, even Dennis Bergkamp, even though he was like more of a floating 10, number 9 sort of thing. But like there hasn't been a world-class striker though. Daniel Malen might have had a decent game, but let's be honest, bro. He heading into this World Cup.
Yeah,
I think he's been quite good, bro. I think he scored a lot of goals. I think he scored like 20 goals or something.
When he went away from Aston Villa, I think he was loaned out, right?
Yeah.
He got sold.
I'm not sure, but I think he scored like 15.
He's loaned to Roma.
Yeah.
Roma.
I think he had a good season. I don't know.
Fairs.
I think it was a good game, though. I think it was a good game. I think if Netherlands wanted to go far, this was the game that they had to win, unfortunately, because what Sweden did, and to be fair, I think we can move on to Sweden, unless anyone's got anything to say about the Netherlands, but what Sweden did against Tunisia, I mean, I don't know what the hell that Tunisia coach is doing, man. Like, I watched a video on it, and I read up on, obviously, on what he did. Apparently, he selected 4 wingers, 3 strikers, and didn't play any of them. Right? Like, he literally set his team up to fail, and Alexander Isak and Gyökeres just gobbled that up. Just absolutely gobbled that up, mate. And I think that, like, Sweden potentially could be dark horses to top this group now.
Even Ayari, he had a quiet Premier League campaign, but scored a bagger and scored 2 goals in total.
Yeah. Fair play.
Imagine Sweden dark horses. I think they're set up would allow for that to potentially happen. 5-back system. But Uzi, I'm assuming you also watched the game. Joker has any suck sharing the spoils.
Yeah, but like also it is Tunisia at the same time.
No, but Uzi, Sweden were rampant against
Yeah, no, I
them.
know they were
Tunisia,
running riot.
Tunisia are
Like,
shit, we know that. But
I'm saying
And
it's
it's
like
Sweden
just
were-
how Germany versus
Sweden were all over them.
But I mean, Sweden did play really well. Like they got the brother sacked. They got the coach sacked, bro. That's how good.
Well,
I think he did
you-
that
do you wanna
himself,
know-
though.
Do you want to know a fun
His
fact
team
about it?
selection is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Here's the fun fact about it. Lamucci was in the 1998 squad. He was there as a training player, and he still won a medal for France.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, for which country?
Yeah, I just realized I didn't say the country. And then now when he sacked him, the coach they went and got is Hervé Renard. So it's actually interesting how Tunisia is going to play now against Japan and Netherlands, because Renard is actually known for beating the bigger countries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
probably
tournament, so-
Argentina. Yeah.
But even like Hamza said, like, it's like
Never know.
you have this coach that brings you to the World Cup and does the squad selection. Like did something else happen? Because I don't understand sacking your coach before or like during a World Cup. Like especially I think it happened to Spain also.
His selection was so weird. Like he selected, I think it was 4 strikers and 3 wingers, or 3 strikers and 4 wingers, something like that, and none of them played, and they played back 3. Like I read something up on that, and I was just like, "Is this like what is going on with this guy?" But I don't know what happened before the tournament. But there must be. I mean, I'm sure Mike can tell us. But there must be something that happened before the tournament that led to this.
Before going to the tournament, they lost 5-0 to Belgium. They lost 4-0 to someone else, and they lost 4-0 to another team. So that was literally they build up getting
Belt
into the
to
World
ass,
Cup.
bro.
So,
That is belt to
Belt
ass.
to air. I think you've been watching a lot of Pitch Invaders, surely.
Nah, but that is belt to ass, bro. 5-0, 4-0, 4-0. You can't let Gyökeres sack you, man. If you have any respect, bro, you cannot let Gyökeres, a grown man who does this. Yeah, you can't let a grown man who does this.
No.
Yeah, sack you. He's sick.
even the Isaac goal, okay, is Alexander Isak's goal. The keeper,
Yeah,
what was he doing on
scruffy.
it? That was
Yeah.
horrible goalkeeping. How? I don't know, bro. I did
Yeah,
say
but
to
I'll have to
Nisha
see
this
Isak
is
on the goals. I need to see. I need to see Isak on the goal trail again, man. I missed that in my life.
Same, right? I never knew like I would enjoy seeing this so much. Even though he's not in a Liverpool shirt right now. But when like all these Liverpool players, especially Isak now getting onto the score sheet and getting some assists, did you know that Liverpool are the Premier League team currently with the most GA at this World Cup? With 7.
Oh God, here we go. GA. Didn't the championship have more than everybody else? GA don't mean diddly squat, bro. The championship have more goals in any league than any other league, I think. I saw something like that. I think they got like 9 or 10. And
Maybe-
I think the highest
maybe it's
second place is
outdated
like
now.
4.
What?
That must be outdated now, surely.
No, because actually we'll get onto it, but a certain Mr. Just increased that number a bit.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there was another game then. Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. It was a late winner from a Manchester United star, Ahmed Diallo. That's but I started off with Uzi, yeah, because I think it's Uzi's boy. So
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
It was a game though.
The best right winger in the world, according to Hamza's boy. Now it was an interesting game, bro. Diamande though. Oh, that brother needs to come to the Premier League. The way he put handcappy, like brother was playing Twister with him. Oh my days,
Man was more like bum cappy there.
honestly, bro,
Yours cheeks,
Diamande
bro.
him on toast. He literally was spinning his brother left, right. He made him do a Michael Jackson lead. He literally just cooked him.
I have to say, like he did something that the likes of Ousmane Dembele doesn't really do. Bradley Barcola couldn't do, just pass in Capie.
Yes.
They all tried to do it in the Champions League final, they couldn't. And this brother did it like 3 times in one game. So, like Nkapie is a Premier League winning Champions League finalist, established football,
And an invincible, bro.
like he was an unk, and an invincible for Leverkusen. So
Diamande
hey,
swapped wings, bro. Diamande
Yeah.
swapped wings.
Yeah.
He was
He went
cooking,
wings,
cooking
yeah,
on both
on both
sides,
sides.
bro. Like He was
Incredible.
yeah, he was crazy, but he's like one of these wingers, bro. And there's like a billion wingers that are like him. Yeah, where it's like he does all that but now give me end product. I know it's just one game, but like I hope he doesn't fall into this category of like players that do all this and then have no end product. Well, I wouldn't say that.
Jeremy
The thought
Doku.
did come to my head, but I wouldn't say that because I feel like
Why?
that's a bit disrespectful.
Jeremy
That's a bit
Doku.
disrespectful to
No.
say Diamande.
Madueke.
Diamande is not. Diamande is
Oh, you see, it's
more
not
penetrative
Madueke.
in his runs.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's more
I think it was
penetrative
offensive
than
towards
Madueke.
Madueke. I thought you said
No,
I'm
bro.
not defending
Madueke's so
It's
ass.
like
It's
how Jeremy
unbelievable.
Doku is.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just-
so
It's so bad.
unbelievably
He doesn't have
ass.
haters.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like Diamande, what he was doing, and bro, also the guy's like 6'2", you know, or like 6'1". So for him to do that, it's like a Rafa Leao regen, essentially. That's what it felt to me. And there was a couple of passes that he did in and around the box that were just like, you do that when you're playing seven-a-side. You do that when you're playing with your boys. You wouldn't do that in the World Cup, you know. Caicedo had a good game, so we take those. But 1-0 Ivory Coast. Wow. That boy can take Ivory Coast very, very far this tournament, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think this was by far the best game of the World Cup we've seen so far.
Just
Hands
because
down.
he hit the post 4 times.
No, bro, it's like it was an end-to-end thing. It wasn't
Didn't feel
even like
basketball, to be fair.
it was literally I think the best game of football. Even though it almost ended up at 0-0 and Amad Diallo came and got the winner. I think it was the best game.
Single,
of
by
the
the way.
World
What
Cup.
an assist by single.
Good finish.
We say like for a centre back to pick it up on like a right wing position or right midfield position, drive it and then place it on the path of Amad Diallo. He just had to take a one-time touch. Like fair play, bro.
Fair play should be going, bro, to the coach. Imagine he started single over the Diamande. So imagine at centre back.
My.
Usman Diamande didn't play. So imagine that.
One thing, like the midfield, I would say Ecuador definitely won the midfield. Obviously, if you have the likes of Caicedo there, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
But if Ivory Coast don't have any hope, then like Frank Kessié and Fofana, bro, these are two guys that can easily get run through. Like I don't think Ivory Coast will go far if they don't sort out their midfield structure.
Bro, Kessié is 29 years old. This guy has been around for ages. How is he only 29 years old?
29.
I thought Ron was like
Oh,
5.
I think it's all right in this game, though. I think it's all right. The one thing I'll be worried
It was
about, I
decent.
know obviously you guys talking about Ivory Coast, is Ecuador, man. Going forward, they are poor. They're really poor,
Yeah.
you know? And I think when it got to like the 70th, 80th minute, they looked like there was no chance they were ever going to score. And you can defend as well as you want to, man. But if you can't put the ball in the net, bro, like that is concerning. And now coming up, I think they've got Germany next. And then they've got Curacao after that. Man, they could be out of the tournament before they get to the Curacao match. So they really need to buck up their ideas and make sure that they can. Well, the coach has to find a way to get them to score some goals because otherwise they're out this tournament.
And Valencia is there. So you don't think Valencia, a very
Too old
experienced
now.
striker.
It's too
Bro,
old.
like I'll be surprised if they beat Curacao by more than like 2 goals. If they beat Curacao by more than 2 goals, I'll be staggered. Honestly, staggered. The way that they played against Ivory Coast, mate, they looked like they could play for hours and never score.
There was a moment though. There was a moment where he actually did quite well to like bring it onto his. I think it was his left foot, and he just skied it over the.
Yeah.
What you call it? Oof,
Washed.
over the crossbar. Yeah, but I think that summarizes that. Yeah, he's watching us right now. Let's move on. We got Spain versus Cape Verde. Right, it's a 0-0, but we can definitely highlight a few things still in this game. Spain did quite well, in my opinion, to still break down Cape Verde, which I made a video where I said that that's very important still. As much as it's just 0-0, I think Spain had 23 shots, 8 on target, and let's be honest, they shouldn't have made it. They should have been 0-0. Ferran Torres, he will be having he probably had a sleepless night because he hit the crossbar, had a couple of good chances as well, and Spain in general,
open goal
you could
must
see when
go.
Lamine Yamal came in. When Lamine Yamal came in, he changed the game. But let me start off here with Uzi.
Bro, that open goal must from him. That one there. He should have scored. That's 1-0. Spain are sitting top of the group.
Yeah.
But
Mac.
fair play to the Cape Verde keeper, bro. Fair play to him. Brother was saving.
Virginia.
Virginia. Okay, the man is 40 years old, right? Is it too late for him to have a career maybe in the Premier League?
He is too late. The bus left a while ago.
Can I be honest with you? Okay,
Yeah.
he made some good saves, but like I think just because he plays for Cape Verde, everyone is throwing him up that much. It's routine goalkeeper saves. I'm not
You're
trying to be a
You're a
fan.
hater, bro.
Yeah,
You're a hater.
there was a few good ones.
I'm not a
There were a few
hater.
good ones,
I'm not a hater. But it's routine goalkeeper
There was
saves.
a couple.
And
Oh
I give him
my
credit.
goodness.
Well, no, I give him credit. I give him credit for the saves he made. But it's routine goalkeeper saves. The way people are throwing him up, like
He's a Cape
Bro.
Verde keeper, bro. I know you're used to David Raya, yeah? One of the best in the world. This is a Cape Verde keeper against the like of Rodri, Ferran Torres, Pedri. Like some of the best.
no, but like I'm
best
not
player in the world.
disputing that.
Come on,
I'm
man.
not disputing that. What I'm just saying is it was routine saves. It's not like it was such difficult saves you had to make. It didn't
It
come
was,
on like a
bro.
one-on-one.
You can say that
was-
about every keeper in the world, bro. Unless they make a camera quality save or it's routine saves, bro. They're
No,
not.
not only
routine
that.
saves, some of these.
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
It's just I think they were routine saves that he should be making.
So is it fair
He-
to say, Mark, that you were not one of the 6 million people that followed him yesterday on Instagram?
Of course, bro. Not. I've seen Bafana put 4 past him.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
You know what? Just by the way, they'll be a club, so just you can expect some heat.
yeah. No, he was good. He was good. It's just that it was routine saves for me in general. You made 7 routine saves, bro. He's good. I'm not disputing that it wasn't Spain, okay? I'm just saying it's routine saves a goalkeeper should make. Looking at it from that perspective.
And then watching the game, Hamza,
That's tough.
Cape Verde did sit back, right? Like, and I think their game plan was absorb, and then counter. Spain didn't really allow that to happen too often. I believe they only had maybe 2 like all right chances to actually do that, and another one which was offside. What did you make of Spain? Like was there a game to criticize there, or is it a game that we shouldn't think too much because it is the first game?
No, I mean, Luis de la Fuente have made a couple of mistakes. I think in terms of his team selection and the way he set up the team, but my word, Lamine Yamal when he comes off the bench, I mean, there's not enough superlatives that I can think of in the world that can explain that boy. He's magical on the ball. But Rodri, people don't talk about his progressive passing. People only like when they talk about Rodri, they don't talk about how he changes the game. Not only because he can play basically a midfield pivot on his own, right? But the fact that he can do that and also be so good on the ball is ridiculous, right? So you say that Spain created all these chances. It came from Rodri, man. Rodri. Oh my God. I thought he was finished last year, like getting to a point of being finished. If Luis de la Fuente could just make the right changes, Spain build into this tournament, they can really hurt teams, in my opinion. Because if you have a fully firing Rodri and you have a fully firing Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, oh my word, and it kills me to say it. But if you have a fully firing Marc Cucurella as well, then they can go deep in this tournament. So I wouldn't panic.
He was
Obviously,
so good.
I wouldn't
so good.
panic, but. There was things to be happy with and things to be sad with. Bro, we all know Ferran Torres is ass. But the big thing that he made a mistake of was why was he not starting Dani Olmo? Dani Olmo in Euro 2024 was potentially their best player, right? He doesn't start him. I understand for Barcelona, he doesn't start all the time. He doesn't play that well. For Spain, they needed him. When Lamine Yamal was off, they needed him. I don't know why he didn't start. If he started, I think that game would have been completely different. But very good game for Cape Verde. And they had a couple chances to win it, and they just didn't take it, unfortunately. Like, there was a couple of counter-attacks where the number 20 held onto the ball really well. And then it was like the final pass or the final moment that they got wrong. But that's the difference between a top-quality side like Spain, who you'd expect to get that right, and Cape Verde, who were just kind of like lucky to be in those positions.
Yeah. Go for it, Mac. Go for it.
I think Spain were very poor. Like, they were all over.
Very poor. That's harsh, bro.
Yeah, bro, they were all over Cape Verde. You would expect that to happen. But not scoring is poor for me.
Cape
You
Verde
are
did
the best
very
team.
well in terms of being
They
defensive.
did do very well, but Spain had chances. It's not like they didn't have any chances. And those chances should be like I'm giving criticism to the keeper. Like a goalkeeper should make those saves. Spain were in positions where they should be putting the ball in the back of the net. They was very poor from that aspect. And Cape Verde, I'll give them their props. They defended for their lives. And when you're an African country and you're coming against one of Europeans' top countries, this is where you need to come out and do your best. And I think they gave their best. I'm proud of them. As an African country, I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
You know, fun fact of the day, Cape Verde actually finished the game with 26% possession, which is more than Mikel Arteta's Arsenal in the Champions League final.
You're not another fun fact.
Flirting versus harassment.
You know another fun fact. Roberto Lopez, the centre back for Cape Verde, was recruited to play for them through LinkedIn.
Oh my goodness.
Fast, man. Fast.
Make sure you update your LinkedIn, boys.
We spoke about it last night, Hamza, remember?
Yeah.
Man can't speak a single word of Portuguese even. But yeah, he's there from Ireland.
That game was obviously a 0-0.
Fair play to him.
Yeah. That game obviously was 0-0, right? And then a lot of people were fearing the same would happen for the later game, Belgium versus Egypt, but it didn't. That was also a draw, though. Egypt scoring 2 goals, but the result being 1-1, right? Guys, you know, Belgium's golden generation from a couple of years ago, what would you call it now? Is it still silver? Would it be considered bronze, maybe? Because that back line, if you look at that back four.
Bronze, bro.
Oh, my.
Pinky generation.
Probably brass. Yeah, brass. I'd say brass. Not bronze,
Yeah,
brass. I'd
bro.
say good for pipes, but pretty much nothing else.
Yeah, because the only I'm going to read out the starting 11 again, right? Just tell me, what do you all make of this team? Okay, Thibaut Courtois in goal.
The world beater, bro.
Still good. That's still good. But then Munir, right?
Washed.
Ngoy, Michel,
has potential.
Obama.
He's washed.
Castagne at left back.
Washed.
Castagne in 2026.
Onara, Andre.
Yeah.
Andre,
Solid.
My name's Andre, mate. Yuri Tillemans, who find that as Aston Villa double pivot, they did well this season, right?
That's good.
Trossard, right winger, Arsenal's super sub, is starting for Belgium.
Straight player. Shit. Good.
Kevin De Bruyne, we had a whole fallout with Conte.
Washed.
And they didn't really have a good season at Napoli. Doku, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then everyone's most commonly packed player on FC, the Catalare.
A guy that hasn't lived up to his expectations. Yeah.
I mean, that's a team that should be beating Egypt. I'll be honest.
Yeah, they should be beating.
That's a team that should be beating Egypt. Really, they dominate. And to be honest, they did. They dominated the ball. They gave away a couple of silly chances. One of which that I don't know what the name of the guy who scored was, but it was a great finish. But yeah, they should have done better. Belgium, they should have done better, and it just had to be Big Rob, didn't it, to come off the bench and get a goal.
You can't stop the shine.
It wasn't a goal. How are you giving a guy the goal? It was an own goal, no.
Yeah, but it was him. It was all him.
Yeah, if he
Law
wasn't
of attraction, bro. He attracted it into the net.
Yeah.
To be fair, when I watched it, I thought he kicked it in, and then
Even me. Yeah, no fair.
I think that's the only thing.
Yeah,
Go on. No, go for it. I'll clear.
No, because I said as much as Belgium had a bit more of the ball and stuff, right? I felt like Egypt had more dominance on the ball. They were more threatening, I would say. And for a team that's never won a World Cup game, right, I really thought I was going to win this.
Do you think they were more threatening though? Because I think it's just typical with all these African and Arab countries that are great, and Canada, I would include I'll throw it into that. They're great up until the final third. In the final third, they have no idea what the hell they're doing, right? But it's at least they're good in the first 2/3, which before that maybe they weren't. I think Egypt was just another one of those teams.
You can ask Noah, I gave Egypt no chance. I said it was going to be 3-2. I gave them no chance. But I think the change was when Usama Hassan put Salah in that 10. I think that changed it. Putting him in a 10 rather than out wide. You know, Salah, in what part of the field is he most effective?
Yeah, on the bench.
Nah. when he's down the middle, he's most effective. So keeping him in the middle of the park, I think, was a brilliant move, and that obviously resulted in a goal.
Was a decent ball for him. I know it's for Mac. It's a ball you should be making, right? It's a standard ball.
Listen, on my tactical canvas page, yeah, I said it was a beautifully laid assist for Imam Ashir. Sorry.
At least you're not gonna be like Roy Keane. It's his job. Did
Salah get the assist for that?
Yeah, obviously, bro. He passed the ball to you.
Yeah.
I can't remember, bro. There's been so much football that I forget. Like some of these wiped from my brain.
Yeah, but
Salah is actually on the verge of history, by the way. If he scores one more goal,
Apart from Elijah Just.
All-time
take nothing about that finish though. The pace and whoop on it.
Bro, it wasn't even in the corner. Like the fact that he beat Courtois,
that's what I'm
right?
saying.
From that
The pace
distance,
and whoop.
and then like, just good. Just good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, but that game was 1-1. Obviously, Belgium
Egypt still never win a game.
So yeah, that's true. They still never win the game, but they were.
The hardest team in the group they've gone past now. So it'll be interesting to see how they do.
They can definitely top the group with that.
And who else in the group?
Iran and New Zealand also drew.
Iran,
so
first.
We can talk about that game as well. You know, I think a lot of people spoke about New Zealand probably not even getting a win, which still obviously is, it still is on. I think Max said something about the bookies having them not winning a single game, but then they open up the scoring, and then they did 2-1 as well. So Iran had to equalize both times.
Chris Wood literally showing why he's a Premier League player, bro.
Oh my God. The way he's holding up that ball was just, there was one time, I don't know if you saw it, where like he zoomed into Chris Wood as the ball was going, and you could literally see I think it was like 3 meter away angle. He chests it down, takes it on his knee, and turns around. He's about 40 yards away from goal. I'm like, that's disgusting, bro. Like that's a cheat code. That's like Giroud. Honestly, that's literally Giroud. It's just like take the ball up to him and he holds it up. A Drogba, sorry.
You know what that was like? Do you know when you're playing with your mates, okay, and your friends, and then you just bring this one professional player to come along, just to tag along and play, and he does the most outrageous things. That was Chris Wood. I know they're all professional players in that match.
Genuinely, why can't Lyle Foster?
Forget about Lyle Foster now, bro. Leave Chris Wood. He deserves it.
Yeah, stop talking about Lil Imposter. Let's talk about Chris Wood.
No, Chris Wood. He deserves his props. The way he made it look so easy for Just to just finish it off was crazy. 2 assists on the day. I enjoyed that game. I was literally surprised.
Wow.
I was surprised with New Zealand.
On the Frenches.
But I felt for Iran. I felt for them because I saw Creme came out and said, like, imagine traveling on the day. When you reach America, you're getting searched. Imagine getting searched on the day you're playing. Going back home, you're getting searched, interrogated. Playing in that type of conditions and situations, bro, it's hard. It's understandable why they didn't beat us. No excuse for them why they didn't beat them, but still, bro, to play with that having that,
unsettling.
finishes you.
Can we talk about our brother also? People are talking about Tempe, Chris Wood, and Elijah Just, but our Indian brother, right, Sarpreet Singh, bro. Like, people are forgetting that this man played 2 whole games for Bayern as well, bro, back in the day. And
I don't think he was that good, though.
Yeah, but like he's a representative of India.
He's a representative, but I don't think he was that
good.
When
will India qualify? We already did, bro. We drew 2-2 to Iran.
This guy literally another one that flatters to deceive. Like he had such good height potential, but flop and shat himself. Crazy.
Can we talk about so this guy started his career in 2015, right? Wellington Phoenix Reserves, right? Then he got promoted to Wellington Phoenix Seniors. Then Bayern Munich 2 in 2019, 2023, end of 2022, he came then to Bayern Munich's A team, played 2 games there. Some loan spells, obviously, and then now he's currently playing for Wellington Phoenix again. Yeah,
like
but 29 appearances for New Zealand, 3 goals for New Zealand in total, also. So the
under-20 World Cup he played before he got that move to Bayern. Yeah, he was sensational. After that, shit.
Sure. Mac is on 8 today, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying how it is.
He's on smoke today. My word. Okay, Mac, is there any 8 that you got for this next game we're going to be talking about? Okay, but first of all, before I go there, okay, Belgium, Egypt, that was 1-1. Iran, New Zealand, that was 2-2. So that group is well in the balance, right? Likewise,
Yeah.
Spain and Cabo Verde, we've heard now was 0-0. Saudi Arabia, they've done it again. They've gotten a good result against the South American on the opening day.
Can I kick this one off?
Go on, lad.
Go for it, because we know you, out of all of us here, watch the most Saudi Pro League. So go for it.
Yeah, bro, Saudi Arabia could have very much chopped up Uruguay. Bro, there were good chances that Muslera saved. He turned it onto the bar, I think, the one. And then up close as well, Muslera made a couple of good saves. But Saudi Arabia were peppering them for a majority of the game. It was only into the second half where Uruguay turned it up.
Uzi, why do you think the second half Uruguay got back into the game?
That's the tactical things are for you, bro, not for me.
That's at least you caught on. It was a tactical change, bro. Why the flip are you going back to a 5 in the back when you're totally dominating Uruguay? That made
I think
no
because
sense
they were
whatsoever.
scared, bro. They were scared. That's why they said, okay, we won now.
But
Even if they score, we can just set up
bro.
shop. But
You're
honestly,
dominating them. You're dominating. Why go back to a 5?
they were listening. They
No.
were playing really, really well. They were playing really well. I like also how they were screaming for the full-time whistle, and as soon as that corner came over, it was it Muslera on the line or the halfway line, that Saudi player started screaming at the ref like, "I'm on the counter attack. Why are you blowing the whistle?"
He actually should have let it go. He was literally
Yeah,
on
he
the
should
counter
have.
attack. It was in there out. He
Yeah.
should have let it go.
No, he
That was
said
off on the
before.
referee.
He said before. He points to the screen. He goes substitution, last kick. That's what he says. He literally
okay.
pointed. Saudi players are shouting at him. That's why when the Saudi players afterwards is screaming, be like, "Oh, why are you letting him attack us?" Like, you scum. That's so scummy, man. You try to do that. You're screaming for the ref, and now you're like, "Oh yeah, why didn't you letting this continue?"
Madness.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I thought
that
Saudi
is
should be
wicked.
disappointed.
That left
Yeah,
Spain with an opportunity there, man. Because like,
Yeah.
you didn't want one of those teams to get ahead. So really, no harm, no foul for
Yeah.
Spain. Because I think finishing first really does help you it will help you in this tournament. So you do want to finish first in your group.
So Uruguay, Spain looks like it could be a very, very big game, important game. Assuming Spain probably will get the job done against Saudi.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good game to watch.
It'll
Even
be a
though
good
Spain, I
game,
think
yeah.
will beat them, but yeah.
All right, that concludes the reviewing. By the way, like a good amount of games, and I don't think any of them truly disappointed. Maybe Spain came third only, but there were some good games there that we just reviewed. Now it's time for previews, right? We're gonna go for some previews right now. We have already done France and Senegal, which is actually kicked off about 5 minutes ago. So I wonder what's going on there. Mac, keep us updated, right? Just keep us updated as we are.
Mark, don't react
just
because my
1 minute
1 minute
38, bro.
35.
It's
Mine-
1 minute
mine's
35.
1
Same,
minute
bro.
38.
Same.
What's
Yeah,
yours on
mine
Mac?
is
Good
all
for
out.
you.
Jose, you
I'll
should
do
get
it.
GSTV, bro.
Bro, I
30
got that
seconds,
Sporty TV, bro.
Oh yeah. By the way, guys, you can watch all of your World Cup games on
Okay,
your
let
World
me
Cup
lock the
Champions
game.
channel 202, 203, and 204. Represent.
Man.
They better give me
Yeah.
merch, bro. Okay,
Hey.
let's talk
They will
about
give us
the
a
next couple
pa-
of games.
Please to put our pedal there, bro. Leave the merch.
Schedule. We got Iraq, Norway, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan, Portugal, Congo, England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama, Uzbekistan, Colombia, and lastly, Czech Republic, South Africa. So the way we're going to do these previews is, obviously there's a lot of games to go through. So in the interest of time, we will be talking about what do we think will happen, like some key predictions, as well as score predictions for every single one of these games. Okay, so let's start off with the man that's going to make his World Cup debut. Pav calls him the Viking striking sensation, Erling Haaland. All right, are we gonna assume that Norway are gonna do the Sweden and Germany route, or are we gonna think that Iraq is gonna do a Cabo Verde route and good defensive performance? Disappointed, bro.
I think either way, Norway will win. It's whether they win by 1 goal or 5. I think there's not really an in between. So I'm gonna back Haaland to get like 4 goals this game. But Zidane Iqbal is somebody that I'm interested to go see because obviously he played for Man United, Muslim guy from the UK. So be interested to see how he plays, to be honest. But I don't hold out high hopes for Iraq, if I'm being honest. I think it's going to be a Norway 5-1.
Giving them a goal.
Zidane Iqbal, bro. Zidane Iqbal. He currently plays for
Because you got to think
let's
Norway
not
are
get
not
into
that
that
good
also.
either. Norway are not like that. I'm saying like not like a team that will dominate. Like Germany gave them a goal. You know, I think Norway and Germany are pretty much at the same level for me.
Yeah.
Which is a
Norway
It's
and
our
Germany
bad.
at the same level. That's
Is it our
yeah.
guy?
I don't think that it's that crazy to say, to be honest.
That's crazy to say that.
That is, I think.
I don't think it's crazy to say that.
Who's
How's
that?
it crazy, bro? You've got your boy Odegaard on there. Surely you should be gassing that up.
Yeah, but like,
Fucking El Capitano,
So-
bro. I saw your captain's meant to be good. I'm now propping him up. Don't get shy now, boy.
don't say that.
But yeah, that's what I'd say. I'd say 5-1
yeah.
Norway.
Okay, 5-1. Mac?
I'm gonna stick to my guns. I predicted 7-0 Norway.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Was
Bro
it?
said he stick to his guns,
Nah.
not stick to his flipping RPG, man. What the hell is that? 7-0. Fuck.
Nah,
Get your
bro.
shotgun out at least,
honestly,
man. Not your RPG.
The way the
Yeah.
smaller nations are playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they could hold out Norway to a 0-0, or even if Norway can nick a 1-0, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Like how that Scotland Haiti game was. You know, Scotland won the game, but Haiti won the hearts, bro. Could be another one of those. But I think Norway could win. Maybe like 3 or 4. But on the other hand, if they set up properly and they can nullify Haaland, Soloth, you know, all the big goal threats, maybe they can even nick a 1-0 win on a random counter attack.
That's crazy, bro.
It's not a bad
Yeah.
shout if you consider all the smaller teams
not
in this
crazy to
World
say
Cup
that.
now, bro.
I
It's not
understand
really
that, but
crazy.
like none of the teams that did like all the small teams that got a point or something, right? Who was it? Who we talk about here? Cape Verde and Saudi, right?
Australia beating Turkey, would you say that was an even match?
Beat Turkey as well. That day was
But
that's the game.
teams
Turkey
that
should
do
be
well,
embarrassed, to be fair.
yeah, those teams that did well, that did well. The other team didn't have like a great goal scorer. You know, like Uruguay do not have Darwin Nunez. However,
Yeah.
Darwin Nunez. Then you got Spain. They had Oyarzabal, who was decent. It was decent, but like anytime he found himself having any chance, it was like he was at the left wing. You know what I mean? Haaland, bro, you're not stopping Haaland. I'm sorry, bro. The only thing that guy does is score and make YouTube videos, bro. And he's made his YouTube videos, and now it's time for a goal. So yeah, Haaland with 4 goals, I think, today.
Oh, even Jordan beat Iraq in qualifiers and that so.
Yeah, Jordan
But
don't
now,
even
see,
listen to
Mac,
that
you say
manager.
that.
You know what I mean?
But Mac, I was waiting for someone to figure it out, right? Because
Yeah, I know Spain drew to Iraq also.
yeah, they drew to Iraq. Did you guys know that on the 4th of June, right? Spain
Yeah,
drew to
I
Iraq.
watched the game.
And
They drew.
The final World Cup qualifier match for Iraq also, they beat Bolivia 2-1. And they even beat Venezuela. Oh no, they lost to Venezuela, sorry.
They deserve to be here. They deserve to be here. But they're not
They do
beating
deserve
Norway.
to be here. Okay, yeah. Ultimately, that is the reality of our situation right now. I said Haaland, you know what? Everyone's praising him. I said I only said he was going to get a brace. Mac is my witness. But a brace
Of hat
hat-tricks.
tricks.
Yeah, so that's why my score prediction is 6-0.
Bro, Norway not
6-0
that good,
Norway.
man. They're not gonna get that many goals. I know I said 5, so it's not. I'm not much better, but
I'm
bloody
just in
hell.
between you and Mac, yeah. 6-0.
You know, I think for the Germany game, Pep said something around the lines of 6 or like 7 goals for
He said
Germany.
4.
And then I said, no, wait, listen. And then I said, let's be humble. And that's why you went 4 and I went 4. And then, lo and behold, they got 7.
Fair. Uzi, do you give your score prediction?
Yeah, I said 4-0 Norway.
Okay. I think early Haaland's gonna I know he's not a youngster anymore, but it's his first World Cup, and he'll definitely want to perform, and that's why I think Erling Haaland.
Yes, sir.
I think I just my top scorer shout was Erling Haaland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Today's the
Yeah.
day whether or not that's gonna be true. If Haaland doesn't even score more than 2 goals, then my shout is out the window. Then.
But they'll make it out of the group, man. Like as long as they win today comfortably, they've made it out of the group, you know. And then round of 32, bro, you just need him to bag. Like as long as it's not a final, you can almost guarantee he's going to score. So it's not a final, so you can almost guarantee.
This is our final.
And he loves to get in goal scoring race. He loves to get an early lead. You know, last couple of seasons, that's literally what he's done.
Yeah, true.
Got picked by Salah, though.
My guy, my brother. Let's move on then to Argentina against Algeria. What do we think? Reigning champions, did they lose their first game again?
I think this could be a very tough game, to be honest. Argentina, Algeria. I think it's going to be a lot tougher than people think. I think Argentina have kind of fell from where they were. And I think obviously Messi's powers are waning. And I think Algeria are a lot better. Obviously, you've got Mazza, you've got Mahrez, you've got a couple of good players. I actually don't know the names of other players, but like they're pretty decent, you know.
Oh, wow.
And so Houssem Aouar. There's some decent players there, man. I think this could go either way. If I had to predict that, I would back I'd back a little 2-1 Argentina, man. I think Messi with absolutely zero pressure is going to be an interesting beast, but a beast nonetheless. So yeah, I'll go 2-1.
Mac attack.
I'm with Hamza on that. It's going to be a tough game. I'm also predicting 2-1. Argentina will win. But I think the difference in this game is going to be Petkovic, the coach. But under him, Algeria has been superb. Even coming into this World Cup. I don't know if you saw the goal they scored against Netherlands. What was it? It was Al-Haj Musa that scored.
Yes.
Oh, what a finish. The way they were even tactically set up against Netherlands. Wow. I think Petkovic is one of the coaches to actually watch at this World Cup. He did it before with Switzerland and did well with them. But now, at Algeria, I think he's building something.
Yeah. Mr. Uze.
Bro, I think Argentina should win this game. Maybe 3-1, honestly. But the only
3-1.
thing that I'm worried about is Argentina's defense, like a lot of the South American teams, bro. Like, apart from Ecuador, I think Argentina and Brazil have the weirdest defenses. Like, you're playing 35-year-olds at win backs. And for Argentina, they got Otamendi and I don't know who's their wing backs. Who's their right back and left back for Argentina? Like,
It's still Tagliafico and Montiel, no?
Montiel, bro.
yeah, so it's not like
Even Molina. Did you see Senesi also got called up?
Yeah.
Spurs.
Yeah.
It's just Senesi and Aka. That's the Spurs. Yeah, that's it.
And there's someone else, no? There's someone else crazy. Oh, Tonali.
Yeah, they want
Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck.
Spurs
I'll
can
have to
take
burn
him.
that t-shirt. I'll burn the t-shirt.
If they pay 100 million, they can take him, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's too expensive, honestly.
I'm not paying another 100 million for him.
Another defender for Kundo Medina.
That will get
Yeah,
better. This t-shirt.
average.
Augustin Gay.
If he moves to Tottenham, bro, this t-shirt game burnt. I'll be real, and we'll do it live.
Imagine you have to burn it on the live.
Yeah, we'll do it live on the Prem de la Creme.
Will you get banned for that?
I don't know. Yeah, we probably will, bro, because I had a bottle that looked like a bubbly, right? A bubbly thing.
Yeah.
And then I got restricted. And I just showed it there for like 2 seconds. But it was grape. Bro, it was just a grape soda. I got restricted. So yeah, just watch out what you say, bro. There is someone there. There's a guy watching us right now. So we hope you're enjoying this World Cup episode.
Hope your team goes far.
Got it.
I don't think India or China actually go for this World Cup. But yeah. I want to actually make a bold claim, right, and say that because Angel Di Maria ain't in this Argentina team anymore, Argentina are going to be absolutely Like not terrible, but they're going to drop to a level where they might even finish round of 16 this World Cup, maybe even round of 32.
It's not a bad shout because Di Maria was literally look, but our last World Cup he was the guy for them.
I'm surprised no one mentioned. Hamza, was it Hamza Mac? One of your boy Nico Paz also. No shouts for him to score. Maybe
I don't think he's a start.
is he
Messi will play
number
10.
10? Right?
I think Messi will play in the 10.
Enzo Fernandez will carry that team to wherever it wants to go, is what I would say.
We knew that was
That's what I
coming.
would say. No, but I think he will. And he can't carry them to like win a final. Right? Well, I mean, he literally did that against PSG in the Club World Cup final after they became European champions, sextuple and all that. But I think Enzo Fernandez is going to be crucial for Argentina because they need a little bit of that bite, a little bit of that sort of like bite mixed with quality.
Who plays next to him? Is it Paredes or is it going to be McAllister?
I'll probably be McAllister, I think.
Should be McAllister is trash, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying. What the hell is going on there, bro?
yeah, all the
but
World Cup
Enzo
teams from the final that they won until now, they've all gone
Enzo
down,
running
bro.
beyond. Enzo
know
running
what?
beyond this World Cup will just be beautiful to watch.
He
And
could
then we can
actually
see that
play.
120 million come from Real Madrid. Ooh, I love that. And then send
He
that
could
100
actually play
send
Nico
90
Paz.
of that
No.
to Crystal Palace.
I think he should, bro. Because
I think he could play them and then play Messi and Alvarez as a two up front. I don't know. I don't know how they've been playing in recent games, but I think that's a possibility also.
Right.
it is. All right, this idea we're gonna unless you guys got some football insights for us, we might just have to go straight into the score predictions with Austria Jordan.
Hamza got an
Let's go
insight.
for what Carney, big Carney, bro. Carney Chukwuemeka, by the way. I'll go 1-0, the 1-0 Austria. Let's go for that.
3-0 Austria.
Who cares, man? Who cares, bro? Those two teams, unless they're good, who gives an absolute bollocks, bro?
Who cares,
about
brother?
them two, man?
Who cares?
Unless they become good, bro. Like, let's just allow it. Because
Yeah,
they're
okay.
boys. I think I
true.
can name maybe 2 players. Let's go band for band back. Yeah, let's name players from Austria Jordan. Let's see who wins. I'll start. Carney Chukwuemeka.
Alaba.
Yeah, I'm done, bro. You win.
What?
Actually, no, I'm not.
How is bro giving up already?
Kevin Danso, but like that's it, bro. That's literally it. I can't even name the guy that went against his manager. You know, who cares?
What about
Rising
the
Flag,
Jordan
bro.
players, bro? I'm surprised I'll never name Naseeb, Haddad, Al Arab.
On Steve, yeah, my boy, yeah.
That guy, yeah.
Player.
Top player.
Ali Alwan, come on, bro.
No, I like Ali 1-2. No, that's a terrible.
Oh my days.
Okay, so Hamza said 1-0, Max said 2-0.
3-0,
Was
3-0.
it? Or 3-0? Was it?
I'm going 2-0 Austria.
Yeah, I was also saying 2-0, 2-0 Austria, 2-0 Austria. All right, we have allowed it. We have allowed it. Now let's go to Portugal, DR Congo. DR Congo.
There we go.
They came through a very long. They took the garden route essentially to this World Cup, but they are here and their first
Look how
game
lovely that looks, bro.
was the CR7 himself. Like when Aisha Speed was asked who's going to win the World Cup, he said Ronaldo winning the World Cup, not Portugal. Ronaldo winning the World Cup. So
Sui.
yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
And he's doing.
Yes,
I don't know if you can
indeed.
see that, but he's doing an overhead kick into the net.
Ooh. Show the TikTok viewers. Show the TikTok viewers.
Yeah, show them. Because it's blood on StreamYard. We all know because it's
This is my
That's
magical
actually- That
creation.
looks so beautiful. That looks beautiful.
You have Cristiano Ronaldo
bro,
doing an
it
overhead
was
kick into the
with
net.
deadly price, bro. It's like around.
Is that
400,
going
man.
in? By the way, guys, does that who thinks that's going into the net? And
Oh, is that
or
going
it
in? You
over?
know, is that going in? I
That's
think it's
the
maybe
script, bro.
posted in. Maybe posted.
Yeah, underside of the bar, bro.
That's correct. That's correct. Oh shit! Oh,
Oh my goodness!
God.
Even
Yes, he's good at
even
it.
with the Legos he's washed.
This guy.
Oi,
This guy's
my-
a
watch your mouth, bro.
No worry. The chili's
Gonna
clean,
be-
it all off. It's clean.
It's gonna be a really good game for Portugal.
So when
bro.
you were done, did you say I'm Ronaldo? When you were finished?
Oh, I said true.
I'm Ronaldo. Oh, shout out Lesotho. I don't know. Maybe in the next 2 World Cups, because this is obviously a money making scheme. You might qualify because there might be like 50 odd teams that are coming to the World Cup. So just still stay in Lesotho.
Hamza,
Stay in Lesotho.
don't give the brother hope. They play in South Africa all their matches. If they can't play in their own ground, how are they going to qualify somewhere?
Oh. Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. But let's talk about Portugal. Obviously, they also seen as one of the favorites. I would say the main 3 favorites, like from all of the journalists, pundits, YouTubers, the main 3 I always hear: France, Portugal. I hear Spain and England also, so let's say 4. But like France and Portugal more than any other country I've been hearing. So Portugal, DR Congo. What's going to happen here?
So Portugal must slap them up. Honestly, that midfield, bro, is the best midfield at the World Cup. That midfield is gonna just run riot against DR Congo, bro. That midfield of Vitinha, João Neves, and Bruno Fernandes is just gonna run riot.
I want to ask you guys something, right? Now, footballing ability, right? But in our generation, we grew up watching Iniesta and Xavi, right? And they went on to win the World Cup and national trophies with Spain as well. And they were like, so instrumental to that they played for the same club and everything. Would the kids of today, or even the younger people, even us, Loki, like, would their generation of that be, or their version of that be Vitinha and João Neves? Because back-to-back Champions Leagues, Nations League, there's World Cup. It all depends on what they do. There's World Cup probably.
Nah, because I think you can just tell. You can just tell Iniesta and Xavi, they dominated for like 7 years, bro. Like, you can just tell that they were quality. You know what I mean? João Neves and Vitinha, yeah, they've won, whatever. They're great. But you need to see it for a long period of time for you to really believe, like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Like, these guys are a problem. I think João Neves is more of a problem than Vitinha, in my humble opinion. But give it time.
You guys have beat Vitinha.
I know we love Vitinha. I love Vitinha. They're both very good, but João Neves this year really impressed me. Really, and he's younger as well. He's what, 20, I think. He really impressed me this year. Really, really impressed me. So yeah.
But do you not think that these two can potentially be that? Because like this is their foundation right now. They won the Nations League and they won back-to-back Champions Leagues, and they're one of the favorites to win this World Cup. And if they go on to win the World Cup, like that's insane.
Let's see what happens, mate. Let's see what happens. I mean, bro, like, it will be the most, what's the word? The most fulfilling World Cup I think I would have ever seen, because Ronaldo, like, his whole thing is like hard work over talent, even though he's probably the second most talented player ever, right? But like, for him to have like cried in Qatar, Ronaldo, he's going to be crying in his car, all that sort of stuff that happened afterwards with the Morocco girl, right? For him now to really kind of be a bit part player, but then have the generation of footballers that he's needed for 20 years finally come at the very end and for him to win. I would love England to win. I would do anything for England to win, but that would mean more to me than the Messi one. It would mean more to me than Messi winning the World Cup. If Ronaldo won it like that, it would prove to me that the world is fair. That it would genuinely prove to me, if Portugal win it, that the world is fair, because you can try hard, you can put your whole life dedicated to it, you can be so talented at something, and eventually it will come right. Not in the way that you think it, but Allah's plan is the best plan, and he will do it in a different way. You know, he thought in Qatar it's over. No, in America it's not. In the place where he could have gotten our charge as well. So, yeah. Shout out Ronaldo, bro. I hope he wins the World Cup. Not as much as England.
Bro, imagine if he had just like a similar generation of players like in 2018.
Mate, 2016, bro. Or 2014. You know what I mean? Like in around them times. Like him in Brazil was ass.
When he was peak. I'm like 2018, Ronaldo was peak in that World Cup for Portugal. Like, imagine he had the players that he had now in that game against Uruguay when they got knocked out. I think it was round of 16, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was.
If he had this style of players, I think Portugal could have went further in that 2018 World Cup.
All I know is,
defo.
If that happens, we thought that Lil Wayne and the Carter 5 was like already so popping off, right? Because of Arsenal. Like if he has to do that, let it all work out. Might just be the most streamed song in the history of music. because that every Ronaldo edit. Like, oh my
The
god.
amount of Ronaldo edits I see, bro, it's just emotional. Genuinely, just emotional, bro.
But one thing I would say
Insane
about the
stuff.
midfield of Portugal, though, do not forget that this is their first tournament. Like if they do it in this tournament, wow, then you can. Then I think yes, they've won a
Nations
World
League,
Cup.
though.
That's great, but they've won the World Cup as young players, especially João Neves. Right? If he wins it as a young player after winning everything else, and then you can put João Neves in that conversation because it's like, oh my word, like he's won everything and he's done it at this age. But still a long way to go, man. Still a long way to go. But they should pop DR Congo. Pop them about, beat them 3-0. And obviously, Mr. Magnifico is going to help push that along. Mr. Bruno Fernandes. Let's see what he can do as well.
So much praise for Ronaldo, the guy that said it's a 7-game tournament.
Now
It
it's
doesn't
like,
define
It's actually an
It
8.
does not define it.
Well, it's
Now
actually
it's
an 8.
Well,
Oh,
now
okay.
it's
So,
but
It
you
does
know
not
what I'm
define
saying.
it.
listen, everyone hates. Even Ronaldo hated, but it was just copium. It's fine.
Ronaldo beat it.
Let him win now.
But I love Ronaldo also. I love him more than like people always ask, right? Like if you had to meet one of them, who would you meet?
Cristiano.
I would meet Ronaldo.
Mm.
But if I had to see one of them
I'll
play
be-
football, right? Yeah, man, I don't know. Then my answer might change
Nah,
in their price.
bro.
No, I
in
would
their
still be
prime,
Ronaldo,
I'll still be
I would still be
Ronaldo, bro.
Ronaldo. If you had to
A
watch
prime
a
Messi
prime,
or a prime Ronaldo.
I would watch a
Choosing
prime
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, bro. Honestly, like the way, like him at Real Madrid, man, was kind of ridiculous.
Bro, remember in that Champions League final in Cardiff, he literally went to the cameras, one chance, bang. He literally took him one chance, bang. Bro's gonna praise that final as well.
Up there, fair.
Foxy
So let's
or
go around
Ronaldo. Lovely.
let's go around the room
No.
and we'll start off with Mac that called him. He's actually 41 years old, by the way. 41-year-old Ronaldo, right? He's Portugal. What are we saying?
So we talk so much about Portugal. We never even give a snuff to Congo. After
Bro, because
Yeah.
like
so long, bro. Qualifying for the World
After all
Cup
the
since what?
adversity.
1952. No one's talking about Indian origin players. We got Muthusamy playing in the midfield.
Oh
Did you know
my
that?
goodness!
Muthusamy playing in the midfield.
From Congo. Oh
From
my
France,
word.
man. Man is like French, Indian, African. I don't know. It's a crazy thing. But still, Muthusamy playing in the midfield. And the general, bro. The general. How can we not forget about the guy? Congo's main fan. Imagine he's going to be sitting there. What? With all those different guys, just statue. Imagine the Portuguese guys hit the same celebration when they score.
hey.
Imagine they look for him. Oh.
But like what language does Congo speak, bro? Do they
French.
speak Portuguese also or French? Oh,
French,
okay.
French.
Don't confuse Congo with Capo Verde.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So anyways, all that talk, Portugal is gonna slap them 3-0.
Mostly got them at 9%, Portugal 75, draw 16. So
I got
They all-
Portugal 4-0, bro. Just
yeah. Depends on Congo's approach, right? But I'm gonna say it will be a frustrating game for Portugal, and it'll be 2-0. So they'll score a late one, and then they'll get a sealer.
Yeah, I'm a similar vein. Probably 2 or 3 now.
You know, they got European players, but the players that played in the Premier League are players that are susceptible to mistakes, like Tuanzebe, Wan-Bissaka. They have a mistake in them.
Even Johan Vissa, bro. He's had a poor season. Oh my word.
Yeah. Forgot about him.
Has he even been consistent in the mosque, let alone the field, bro? Like,
Allah knows, bro. Only Allah.
Allah knows best. Allah knows best. Okay, let's move on to Hamza's country of birth and origin. England versus Croatia. Hamza, let's start off with you.
Yeah, England versus Croatia. Pav said that Croatia played to the level of their team that they're facing. I think that's not going to be possible against England. I think England run out here 2 or 3-0 winners. They're going to win 2-0. I don't know if it's going to be 2-0 or 3-0. Chalobah is actually replacing Livramento. Livramento got an injury. So Chalobah was the guy who came into the squad, not Trent, not Maguire,
That's crazy.
not Colwill.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
really
Chalobah
crazy.
who came in. Yeah. And Tuchel was the one who gave Chalobah his debut at Chelsea. So, yeah, interesting how that happens. He'll meet up with the squad after the Croatia game. But I think England's pre-game preparation has not been great. They've had all their kit robbed. They've gone through worries of an earthquake, had a shooting near their place, have to stay away from the windows. Bro, this has not been ideal, mate. This has not been an ideal start to our preparation. So, to be honest, as long as we can get a win, I don't care if it's 1-0, if it's last minute, first minute, I would just like just a win, get us through that game, and that's us done, you know? As I'm watching France, they're slow as hell. I watch Spain, slow as hell. Brazil, slow as hell. Individual quality. I think you talk about the Portuguese midfield. I think the English midfield kind of, I'm not going to say shit's all over it, but like that's the closest one for me to the Portuguese midfield. Jude Bellingham, Elliot Anderson, and Declan Rice is a midfield that I think can win you the tournament, right? If you can click those things together. Whether Jude Bellingham starts or not is what do you call it? What's his Tuchel's prerogative? But I think England run out winners here. I think Croatia are not that good anymore. So, yeah, they've got some decent players, but I would be confident in a England win by 2-0.
Ooh, Mr. Mac.
Listen, for years, Croatia has relied on his world-class midfield. Now, when you look into that midfield, it's still a Modric there, which is still good enough to do something, even though at his age. But I think the whole team is washed. So I'm going to go England to comfortably beat them 4-1.
But they got Gvardiol and Stanisic. They got a couple of good players, you know.
They got, but England got Kane, bro.
Kovacic couldn't really be in that midfield also during.
I forget about Kane sometimes.
They got Kane, bro. One of the most clinical strikers in the world. So I'm back in that.
Perisic is still in this team also, by the way. Perisic.
They all angst, bro. They all angst.
Cold.
Honestly.
Even Kramaric. Is Kramaric still playing for Offenheim even? Like, bro, how is that guy still here?
It's washed.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
Team.
But England could stand their authority on this whole tournament. But I mean, whether it's the first game or the second game, like I would like England to go out there and dominate, you know, because Tuchel's made some big selections. And I don't think that Tuchel has to win the World Cup, but he has to win the World Cup. He has to perform at a level that we've not seen before. Not like in all-time world levels, but for you to leave out Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, and countless other players, Morgan Gibbs-White, countless other players of that level, you have to show with your performances from your team that the performances mean that, okay, it's fine that we don't have a Cole Palmer. We don't need a finisher because we've got a team that can win in 90 minutes, never mind win in the last 10 minutes, you know? Like if Tuchel has done that, then great. As I said, this is the most important game this is the most important game ever, important tournament that I think ever a top team will have, right? Because if Tuchel cracks this, it changes World Cup football forever. If it doesn't, then no top club manager will probably go into international football as much.
Mac, did you give your score prediction?
Yeah, I said 4-1.
All right. What's yours here?
Bro, I think England will just shut all over Croatia, honestly. Does Croatia
so eloquently put.
Does Croatia team... Their golden generation is finished, bro. Their golden generation is finished. All the juice was squeezed out at the last World Cup, literally. So I think England go on and beat them 3-1, 4-1.
I think it will be. I think there's a trend going on here. Obviously, you have your outliers, but there's a trend going on where it does look like it's going to be a very slow start. For a lot of clubs, for a lot of countries at this World Cup. But England, right? It depends. Like I think midfield, yeah, Croatia will get ran through. I just think there's like proper engines, like V12s in there, like Rice and Jude Bellingham, and then Elliot Anderson, who's coming off the back of an amazing season, and he might even get £100 million move. That's how good he is, right? I think England probably do win this game. I think it will be a low scoring 2-0, but a game where you would come back and be like, how did England win 5? So I don't. That is something I see. But 2-0, 2-0.
I would have liked that, bro. If it comes away with England, like, why didn't they get 5? That's concerning to me, bro. But one thing that concerns me is Madueke might start. Like, Madueke starts, oh, God.
I think
He
Saka
gets
will
your
start,
clear-cut chances. Maybe he gets your
I think
clear-cut
Saka will
chances.
start, bro.
You think, oh, please, bro. I hope you're right, inshallah.
Yeah.
But
But then he'll come off towards like the 60th minute or something. Because I don't see him completing any games.
I mean, even Saka's not great, bro. But, like, I can't watch Madueke, bro. I actually can't. Like, I'd
He's
rather
not
watch
bad.
Sitole.
You can watch him for
I'd
the last.
rather watch Sitole every day for the rest of my life, bro, than watch a Madueke try and
But I
dribble
have
the ball and
I
cross
have a
into the
question
net.
though. Do you think Tuchel might go into a 3 in the back, considering he called
No.
up Chalobah?
He's played a 4 in the back his whole like campaign as England.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying he called up Chalobah. He could have called
But
up
Gay's
Trent
not
or
starting.
someone.
So by the way, this is a big point, Mac, that I wanted to tell you about actually. Is Gahey might not start, and apparently that was leaked 4 days ago from within the camp. You know, if that's true, and Stones and Konza start, right? Yeah, it's Konza and Stones. There's been leaks. If that's the start, then that leak is more crucial to me than any performance, bro. Because if that can come out with a new manager 4 days before the World Cup, that's a big problem. So let's see.
By the way, that was the centre-back pairing that played your last friendly against Costa Rica.
Stones and Konza. Yeah.
How
Gahey
likely
should
of the
start, bro.
Hamza?
It should just be Gahey. It should be Gahey and Konza, bro. Like, that should be it. To start, at least.
I'm going to name the starting 11 from the game against Costa Rica, and Hamza, you tell me who keeps their starting place.
Okay.
Yep. Jordan Pickford.
Yeah.
Right back, Reece James.
Yeah. Yes.
Left back, Nico O'Reilly.
Yes.
Okay, centre back pairing of Konsa and Stones.
Should be Konza and Gahey for me.
Double pivot of Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, happy with that.
Jude Bellingham in front of them.
Yes. Happy with that.
Left winger, Barcelona Spanish fluent Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, he's a better of two evils. Yeah, that's time.
Striker, Harry Kane.
Yes.
And last but not least, all important right wing position, Nani Madueke.
No. Hell no. Hell to the no. Would be my answer to that.
Okay.
Did you
Reece
see?
James? Bro, Reece James, if he has to pass the ball to Madueke, oh my God. After, he was injured for 22. He could have made it to the World Cup in 2022. He was injured in the Euros 2021, injured for the Euros 2024, right? If he eventually gets to play on the world's biggest stage and has to play on the same wing as Noni Madueke, bro, pack it up, man. Pack it up. Life's not fair, man. Life would not be fair. Even Saka, bro. But, bloody hell. I can kind of live with Saka, but Madueke, mate. Oh, bro. That your star boy, bro. Flip, Bran. Can't be arsed.
All right.
I was gonna say,
I see Reece James free kick, mate. If Reece James gets a free kick, puts top bins, oh my God, that was
Reece James got that in his locker. Fair play, bro.
I'll erupt, bro. If I see Reece James bang one in with a free kick, bro, I would love it. I would love it. And
but if Reece James and Declan Rice are over the ball, then who do you think takes it?
Shut up, man.
Who's
Send
James?
Declan Rice to the gulag, bro. Send Declan Rice to the gulag, mate. You can get on corners. Get on corners. Just keep him at the corner flag, ready for corners. Yeah, that's all he needs to do.
To be fair, Madueke is there and he takes corners. Not that bad, actually, at the corners.
Yeah, I mean, that's his
Something
training.
good at.
It's Arsenal, though, to be fair. It actually is. I'm not even throwing shade. That's his training drills, isn't it?
Who knows?
This is the train drills.
cares
Run,
about Madueke?
how quickly can I run the ball out of? How quickly can? Yeah, Max got a summer off, bro. I've got summer on, mate. Madueke watching.
Okay, let's go through the last three games, right? The next two probably won't require that much deep analysis, and unless these teams go further in the tournament. But the Black Stars Ghana up against Panama.
It'll be a tight game.
I think
Ghana not that great, but I think they'll
both
strip
teams are
them.
not great, bro.
Yeah,
Both teams not
Ghana's
that
just a
great.
sexy name, bro.
Thomas Partey just got his visa, for what? And then you got
Yeah, then he got backed up again.
and then you got Panama. They don't really have some household names. They got Carrasquilla that plays in the midfield. He's quite good for their level. Other than
I know
that,
these
I have no clue. I think for Panama, they'll be good in like aerial duels and set pieces, what we saw against Bafana. And Ghana, I absolutely don't have a clue how they're going to play. With the new coach, Queiroz, like, he's a good manager, but Ghana is shit as a whole. Besides Semenyo, I don't know who else can help them. So I don't know what to expect from Ghana. I think Ghana will win this 2-1. I think.
Yeah, Mohamed Kudus. Yeah, Ghana actually have a
Kudus is injured. He's not.
But I think
still.
Ghana should still win 2-0.
Yeah, 2-1.
Who's it? That's you next, also, right?
Yeah, bro. I think I don't know anyone from flippin' Panama, bro. So I think Ghana wins.
You beat both, brother.
How
I
many
gave you a
goals?
player.
Who's it? But how many goals, brother?
Bro, I'm trying to
He
think
doesn't know.
because I don't know. Maybe Ghana win 2-0, bro.
2-0. Okay. I'm sorry. Correct me again. Remind me again of your score prediction.
I don't know what I said. I think I said 1-0. 1-0 Ghana.
I'm wrong. So
I
all
think
of
it'll
us
be
are saying
I think it'll be a scrappy one, bro. I don't expect any fireworks at all, bro. Zero.
Do you know Panama?
Nada, nunca. Nada.
Panama are ranked like 28th in the world or 30 or something, and Ghana is 75.
Ghana
Yeah,
75. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 75 or 74.
How's that even possible?
Because they shit.
But I remember them at World Cups.
They didn't even qualify for AFCON, bro. Bro, the World Cup you're thinking about
Ball
is 2010.
knowledge! Ball knowledge!
No, but that's standard, guys. Fucking hell, guys. Do not celebrate these. These are normal.
Okay, let's move on right to the next game. This one also doesn't require that much analysis, but okay, Uzbekistan, right? They're going to be versus Colombia, but I think there is a bit of hype behind this Colombian team actually.
You mean Luis Diaz?
Lucho.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah,
And James Rodriguez, bro.
Got it back, bro.
James.
Got it back.
Men like James, bro.
Speaking of unks, they actually won Jordan in their last friendly. Yeah, heading into this game, they won them 2-0.
Oh, by the way, Nawaz, just so people in the comments don't come for you, I know they did in the Man United Liverpool preview. They didn't win them; they beat them. Just to let you know.
Oh, English red.
English lesson 0.
Because I saw that comment about 50 times. I was like, I'll tell Nawaz because I'm sick of seeing this comment.
I didn't even see it once here. Okay, but thanks.
There's
thanks.
so many, bro.
I never see a comment like that, bro. For real.
It's like, oh, one beat.
That's just the South African schooling system, though. Like, I blame them, bro. But okay.
Yeah.
We'll win them.
No,
Bro.
it'll be a good game. It'll be a good game, man. I think it'll be fast paced. I think it'll be end to end.
Who's beating who?
I'll go for an Uzbek win, bro. I think it's gonna be a little cheeky Uzbek win. That'll be shock of the tournament so far.
I would like to know what's their FIFA rankings each, because I'm going to check that out while Mac gives his score prediction.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Colombia win 2-1. But I think from Uzbekistan's point of view, you have to look out for, obviously, Kusanov. You know how good he is. And then even up front, they got a striker that's quite decent. What's his name? Aldor Shamuradov or something like that. He's quite decent. I know none of you have heard of him before, but he's quite decent. So,
Bro just put
you
letters
never know.
together. We believed him.
Anyway, they put off at the end, bro. He just put off at the end. And it's some random Johnny that plays
No.
striker.
No, but he's quite
random
decent. He's not that bad.
slow-mo.
So maybe you could get a goal for them. Let's see, 2-1.
There is a lot of spaces that separate these clubs. Colombia, they are in healthy company and some good company. Sitting 14th right now in the FIFA men's rankings, above the likes of Senegal, the AFCON champions, and the USA, and only 2 points behind Italy.
Italy.
Colombia, yeah. I think 2-1. I'll stick with that.
And then Uzbekistan have just entered the top 50.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought
Uzbekistan are in the
I
top
thought they'd be
50.
higher. I thought they'd be
Uzbekistan
is
higher in
low.
100. Bro. I thought they'd be in 100.
We are
Yeah, what
number is
previewing
it?
the next couple of days' games. That's what we're talking about.
No,
And
what
just
number
for
did
your-
you say?
50, 5-0.
5-0. What the flip? How are they that high? I thought they were like 100 or something. 100 something.
Yeah, same, bro. Same. I thought
So
they were in 100.
Uzbekistan, fun facts, their current rank is 50. Their highest rank ever was 45. Their lowest ever rank was 119th.
119 is pretty high, to
Man.
be fair. I thought that they would be way lower than that at some point.
Yeah.
Until
I'm
Kuznetsov
shocked.
came about. I'm surprised that they were like big on football.
I only thought UFC fighters came from there.
Yeah. Central Asia and
I
that.
can't forget.
What's everyone's score predictions? So Hamza gave his. Mac,
I said 2-1. Colombia.
2-1. And Uzi,
I think Colombia ran it out, bro. 2-0.
I'm going to go for a draw. And I'm going to say 1-1.
I think Luis
Remember
Diaz will
these,
take the team
because-
as scrap, bro.
We'll be doing a prediction
Lucho.
video as well, guys. So for all of you are watching, make sure you do follow the account because we will be showing you guys our predictions video as well. And then the last game from the previews is going to be Czech Republic versus South Africa. Is this going to be the remontada we've all been waiting for? Poly market got it 20% South Africa, 55 Czech Republic, and 25% for a draw.
Yeah. I hope for the podcast's sake, it's a cheeky little 2-0 South Africa. That's what I'm hoping for. Then we're on a clean.
Yeah, the
slate.
podcast will be popping off, bro. If that happens. Like, they'll all come
Yeah,
in,
bro.
really.
Like if you South Africa got early, bro, like oh man, it won't be helpful. So let's go for
Okay.
2-0 South Africa.
Abdul
Let's
Qadir,
put it
let's see in
this
the
way.
chat. Give your score predictions as well. Yeah,
Let's put it
Mohammed
this
Abdul
way.
Qadir, please go for it.
Let's put it this way. If Bafana stick to their strengths and decide to play their type of football, we win this game 3-1. On the other hand, listen, on the other hand, if we want to go play for their height and try to match them, we lose this game 3-1. So I think Bruce needs to stick to his guns, play the team he's been playing going into the tournament. I know everyone's going to call him for Foster's head. Foster should still start for me. The centre-back pairing should be Ambakazi and Olwethu Makanya. Olwethu Makanya hasn't played for South Africa before. He's played one game just before the tournament. But I think him and Ambakazi will be the perfect centre-back pairing considering they're playing in the US. They're more familiar with the grounds, that type of thing. And Olwethu Makanya is the only player, I think that's like 6'4" or something. The only player that has height in our team, bro. So he should definitely be playing. And then, yeah, but Mahopa is too dingly dangly. Like I can't deal with that type of.
There's
player
no
to start.
evidence
You can't-
to say that he's a good starter.
I don't think Hamza quotes onto that joke, but anyways, his name is
yeah.
evidence. That's why he said that. And then I would start the same fullbacks, Modiba and Mudau. The midfield, I want Talent Tabata, Mokwena, but Moffa King needs to be the 10. You see Moffa King in the 10, we're gonna see it again. Because this guy is gonna bring all the bags of chicks.
I think Moffa King is our version of Lamine Yamal. Like I think give him the same equipment and stuff, right? Lamine Yamal is nowhere to be seen compared to Moffa King, bro.
You know, I think honestly, in Hugo Bruce's mind, okay, Moffa King is still a small lighty. We must still watch all these other ones play. Bro, he's turning 22 this year. Bro, nobody's turning. He's turning 22. He's turning 22 this year. Let him go. Let him flourish. Give him his wings. He needs to do it. He needs to show why he's that name. Why are all these big clubs actually looking at him? He needs to actually go and prove it on this world stage. So I think give him the go. And then on the left-hand side, one of our most creative players, we have to have Apollos playing. We cannot leave this guy on the bench.
He's been our best player for the
Apollos.
past 2 years, in my opinion. For the
Yeah,
past 2 years,
he's
whenever I want
been
Bafana, it's
superb.
Apollos.
I don't understand how he was on the bench. Anyways, Apollos off the left. Another guy I said on the right, Sapelo Maseko. Everyone rated him from that first AFCON, one of the up-and-coming youngsters, currently on loan at Limassol. He got that pace, I think, to get at the defense. And then up front, Foster for his hold-up play and how integral he is to the way Hugo Bruce plays in his attacking football system, which we obviously didn't see against Mexico. So let's hope they can provide something and we get something good from him.
What did your score prediction be? Then you said 3-1. If that
3-1.
all goes according to
3-1
plan.
Bafana. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say also, like, I'm hoping for a Bafana win because of the fact that we lost to Mexico. And Czech Republic, if we have to win a game, I would hope it comes against them then. So I'm gonna say a cheeky 2-1. Cheeky 2-1. It'll be 1-1 for a bit, and then maybe a last minute winner.
One more thing before Uzi goes. Sorry, Uzi. Do you know, I watched Czechia play. They weren't that great against South Korea. But the only concerning thing is one of our weaknesses is set pieces. And Hamza, this is for you. 50% of their goals were scored from set pieces in qualifiers.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
They did look good from set piece against South Korea as well, to be fair.
Yeah, so I think
You're
that would
gonna
be
have
one
to
of the
help
main
Ambakazi, bro.
concerns.
You're gonna have to hope Ambakazi can
Because
sort
he ain't
that
even
out.
6 foot, bro. He ain't even
Yeah,
6
bro,
foot.
like
That
5'10".
Yeah, he's not
That's
even
what I
20,
mean.
bro. He's at
We need
least
someone,
35. So he's not 6 foot, he's 35, bro. What the hell is he about to do?
Oh, bro.
You know, so one TikToker, by the way, made a video like she's like obviously doing something where she's like ranking all of the players by looks. So she went through this African team, right? And she said, "Boy, you don't look 20." But you don't look 20. Yeah, I was laughing, bro. I was finished.
TLB.
But yeah, Uzi?
I also think 2-1. It'll be a difficult game for us. But I think hopefully the boys can pull it out and with that win, and it just gives us motivation for the South Korea game to take us to the round of 32.
Uzi, I told you,
I know,
we need to
Hamza,
worry
you-
about getting a goal first. Then we can think ahead about winning the game and then worry about going to the next round. First, get the goal.
Well, actually,
you
no,
said
I'm
you-
changing
you
my
said-
prediction. I'm changing my prediction to
Yeah.
1-1. I'm changing my prediction to 1-1.
Oh my!
I think it'll be a draw. Because you lot are being a bit too delusional. You're saying
No, bro.
Because-
Listen, we have to win.
oh my god. Because they
we
lost
cannot
to,
lose.
because they lost to Mexico, then that means that they'll win against. Then Nawaz literally said because they lost to Mexico, I'm gonna say that Bafana win. Bro, that doesn't even make any sense.
No,
Doesn't
listen.
even
This-
he knows. Look at him. Wait, let me make
No,
this guy
but
bigger, bro.
Hamza,
Like,
if you
this
take the two
guy
games, okay?
knows, this guy right here knows that he took absolutely nonsense, bro. Because he's saying because they lost to Mexico that they're gonna beat Czechia. Well, yeah, they need to, but there's no signs there. I'm gonna go 1-1, bro. I'm gonna go 1-1.
The sign
but
was
that's
us
what I'm
losing
saying.
Mexico.
If he
Because,
plays the
Matt,
way
there
we
was
played,
too many ifs, buts, or maybe. There was too many if, buts, or maybes for me to, in your explanation, for me to believe. You know what? I'm confident they'll win. I'm going
Yeah.
1-1, bro.
I get that. But
We won the
listen,
AFCON in 1998, 1996 actually.
no, what are we talking about now? Even if you have to go, bro, to that
And
team
because
of
it was
World
alive
Cup,
then.
in 1998, when Bafana played that World Cup, half of the team was playing in Europe, but still we got grouped.
Yeah.
So
Cheers.
no, but we need to focus on first scoring a goal, then worry about the next, about a win, and then to get through. The only way we're getting a win is Czechia. We're going against South Korea. The best we can hope is a draw. We're not beating South Korea. We're not beating them.
They're playing really well.
We're gonna win South Korea.
Inshallah, but hey, bro, I'm not putting my head on that.
Let me give Hamza some more
I-
confidence, right? Czech Republic are only sitting 43 right now in the world. Inside, with the company being Serbia, Paraguay, Cameroon, and DR Congo. Slovenia is South Africa. Slovenia is Saudi. Burkina Faso and Bosnia are South Africa's company.
Yeah.
Where we
Yeah,
sit?
yeah. No
Where do we
offense.
sit? What
We
number?
60.
We're 61 right now in Czech
we
Republic.
moved down.
Bro,
Congrats.
your goalkeeper is brain dead, man. Your goalkeeper is absolutely brain dead. This stupid schmuck here in net, bro. How are you confident that he's gonna not concede a goal, man? How? Come on. Yeah.
How,
To be fair, goalkeeping wise, shot stopping is quite good. Feet wise,
Distribution wise,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, but he's not gonna change the way he plays, is he? He's not gonna change. That's how he plays. It's who we are, mate. You know what I mean? That's not going to
I
answer.
think you have to ask.
Shut up, shot, bro.
If you have
Hamza,
to
but
ask
you-
a South African Chelsea fan who would you rather have in goal, they would say Ronald Williams or
Ronald.
No, they wouldn't.
Arjun.
No, they wouldn't.
Over Bobby Sanchez.
Over Jorgensen, yeah. I would take Robin. Yes, I would take Robin Williams over Jorgensen. Over Sanchez, not a chance in hell, mate.
Hamza, do you think they're gonna high press us? The only problem Ronwin has is when teams high press us. And we saw that now against Mexico. We saw that in the Club World Cup when we played Dortmund, when Sundowns played Dortmund. It's only when teams literally high press.
Well, that's the
when-
blueprint we're giving teams. They
Yeah.
probably will then.
That's when we cause problems for him. Other than that, I
Listen,
think
it's
he's
great
alright.
that you're confident. It's great that you guys are confident. I think you guys have no reason to be confident, but it's great that you guys are confident. And I hope, as I said, for the podcast's sake, that there's a better performance. Forget the result, a better performance. If you have a performance at the level that you should do, even 80% of it, you'll get something from the game.
We're not one of those teams who can have a shit performance and go on to win the game. We
Yeah.
have to have a good performance to go and win the game. We're not that type of country to go and do that. I think our reasonings are stemming from how we played in the qualifiers in 2024, 25, 2024, 2023, 2022. This whole build-up, it's been a whole process from Bruce. Like, he built this team, like literally shoving all these, like 30-year-olds, 31-year-olds, 32-year-olds. He built them up from like, say, 20, 21, 22. He's building this team around these youngsters. And now coming to this tournament, that first game literally let us down. So that's I think the hope we're going off. And I hope they can deliver for us.
Well, let's see, man.
I just
Let's see. It'll be
I just know
interesting.
we didn't lose to the Faroe Islands, by the way. Faroe Islands currently 123 in the world. Czech Republic. That's it. Okay,
You lost to Onana's backup, bro. I don't mean to keep on bringing that up, but you lost to Onana's backup, bro. Onana is ass, and somebody worse than him was in net, and you still lost to them.
Bro,
How
that
did
keeper
that happen?
from Mexico was horrible. If we just got more shots off at him, it would have been better.
Like that last one, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That free kick where he flicked it so hard. I'm thinking, bro.
Yeah,
what?
but quite out of all people, so I was
Yeah.
disappointed.
I think guys are just tired. But anyways, we lost that game. We scratched it off.
So when we win this game 4-0, right? I want like a public 1.5 minute video from Hamza. When that happens.
When we win this game, I want a
What do you
public
want?
apology from everyone.
If Alphonse
Why,
scores
bro?
back, I'll apologize.
You know you guys are playing cheeks, bro. Like, why is anyone else gonna big them up? You know what I mean? You should just take your win and run, bro. Forget everyone else. Just take your win and run.
Nah,
It's not
because
like you're
we
seeing
become a
something.
global.
You're
meme.
Mark, you're not seeing some sort of vision, bro. You're not you're not Raven from That's So Raven where you're seeing it, yeah? Like you're just hoping. It's still just hope. There's nothing there. It's Fugazi, it's Famouche, it's nothing.
I'm putting
It
it
doesn't
out there
exist.
to you. If we play the type of football that got us here, we definitely win. If we don't, we'll get shut on.
But in better news, lads, the France-Senegal game has been totally ass. Senegal have had more chances, to be honest. Jackson hit the post. But yeah, so we're not missing anything. Everyone watching here, you're not missing anything.
good.
The France-Senegal game is actually not interesting at all.
It's
I did
good.
tell you all about Jackson. I did tell you all about that.
He did. But it has to be said that South Africa did win the World Cup 4 times. Right? Like, I do be disrespecting ourselves too much.
Well, the Cricket World Cup.
Springboks actually had the most successful team in the.
Listen, we haven't won the Cricket World Cup as yet today, so
Yeah, bro.
that department we lack.
Really? You not won the Cricket World Cup? Ever?
Yeah, we bottled it every time.
We only
in
won
the
that
final.
Test Championship.
I think we probably made the most
You're
finals.
fuck-
Loki.
You're in Pakistan, bro. Just like
We just
two different
bottlers
cheeks
in
in the same ass.
cricket, bro. In cricket, we bottlers. Every final we've played, bro. Just bottle it.
England have only won the World Cup once, by the way.
yeah, one more than you, schmuck.
After one
Yeah,
round.
England.
How many Ashes have you won? How many Ashes have you won?
Well, I got 2 Ashes knees, so 2.
Okay, wait. Who's the World Test Championship winners currently? You talking about Ashes?
Wow.
Same test match cricket, bro.
Oh,
South
yeah,
Africa.
cook
Is it New
him,
Zealand?
cook him.
It's not New
South
Zealand.
Africa, bro.
Or was New Zealand the last
Cook
one?
him.
Or was it Pakistan?
I don't care. Doesn't really matter. My brain doesn't go all the way that far. It stays in the present. You know,
Fez, bro.
I'm a champion.
Fez. You can win this made up trophy. You can have this made up trophy that they made for money. That's you, bro. If you can't win the proper things, yeah, at least be a little schmuck. Me and Ozzy have won multiple World Cups with India and England. You know, so hold on.
India, man.
Yeah, you got William Sage from India the whole time, bro. Yeah, at least let him have that.
No, fair. Yeah, you can
Sunil
shout
Shetty and
out there,
vibes
man.
in bold though.
Shout out Shah Rukh Khan.
Shout out,
Okay,
God.
let's conclude the show. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for watching. This was an amazing 3rd episode of our World Cup series. And make sure you guys do follow all of us on socials. We got Prem de la Creme. Make sure you follow the Prem de la Creme page. Mr. Hamza TFE is representing that page today. Make sure you follow Max Saeed, also known as the Tactical Canvas. If you haven't followed him on Instagram yet, make sure you go follow his second account. Might even become his main account. And then we got official_Uzi.Ahmed also. Shout out. And yeah, see you guys in 2 days' time, where we will be touching on Bafana versus Czech Republic and how they absolutely took Czech Republic to school. And then we'll be doing a lot more reviews and previews that day as well. See you guys.
Exactly. See you guys.